All right. We have some exciting games. This one's called Pax Autocratica, I think is how you say that. I'm not exactly sure how you say that. This one is looking really interesting, though. So, you shape a grand colony where every life bends to your will. You feel the weight of absolute power. You decree laws. You lead your squads in a roguelike FPS battles from brutal skirmishes to large scale battlefields, and unite the entire system under your banner. This is a new game. It literally just came out with the demo just a little while ago and scheduled to release March 5th. March 5th is the so far scheduled release date, and it seems a little colony sim-ish with a little FPS shooter-ish, and I'm curious how they're going to blend that together. That's what caught my attention. Now, if you see here, official state directive, citizen. You are granted access to the restricted simulation, the prologue, of Pax Autocratica. This is but a fraction of the full game, but be advised, performance fluctuations and irregularities may occur. Report them as you would traitors. Swiftly and without hesitation. If you enjoy serving the state, feel free to leave an honest review. It helps out a lot. All Hail the State, issued by Supreme Council of Aurora. And then as you can see over there, Ministry of National Defense, Indoctrination Class Notes. For state-approved routine, wake up, add to wish list. Breakfast, add to wish list. Lunch, add to wish list. Dinner, add to wish list. Before bed, add to wish list. Dreams, add to wish list. Repeat daily, repeat forever. It's very, very, authoritarian. Interesting for the climate of most political places nowadays. Let's enter the Tyrus system. I did test it just to make sure it would actually work. I didn't get very far. I just want to make sure my graphics card could hold it, because it looked like it was a heavy game. But it seemed like we're doing okay. Leader Maximus! Oh, Maxims. Achieve... Arcane Sustained Authority. I don't know if we're meant for this role, y'all. I can't even speak the language. I can't even speak the lingo. Believo the lingo. Morning officer. Look at him. Ain't he looking all creepy and stuff? Well, looks like everything functioning. Let's see here. Look like we on some kind of spaceship. Looks like some kind of torture device in there. Father of the people? Okay, there's no voice acting. Father of the people. It's been a while, officer. Tales of your distinguished service and interstellar campaigns have been reaching Earth. Got right click to move it forward. Though our trust is mutual, protocol requires you to complete system verification before we proceed. Understood, Father. Nomadic Bulate. Ah, I guess that's us? We a robot. Oh, my bad. Is it because of the space? I'm sorry. Yes, it's accurate. Good! I watched your ambition and progress closely over the years. A matter of critical importance has arisen. And this is the reason I've called you so urgently. You've heard, I assume, that Tyrus is dead. No, I have not. Tyrus, arrogant enough to name the entire star system after himself, is gone. All gone. He held system in a clenched fist. That fist, his empire, is a perfect totalitarian machine. But now he's dead, and machines crack. This window of opportunity that comes once a century. The Tyrus system, our solar system's neighbor on the other side of the wormhole, is about to be collapsed into a bottomless pit of chaos. And chaos breeds opportunity, Father. This seems very cultish, so I'm guessing we're going to be the next tyrannical government that takes over, is basically what it's saying. I guess that's the goal of the game. Of course! For centuries, humanity has clung together to build Aurora, struggling to survive in a galaxy riddled with rival powers. And those Ursula's raiders who seem to appear from nowhere, constantly harassing our borders. The threats around us are far too many, far too uncontrollable. Humanity must expand and grow. We must break out the solar system. So, Nomadic Bully, I need someone proven. Someone I can trust completely. Someone who will carry Aurora's flame into Tyrus and make it burn. I will serve you with all my strength, Father. Good! This mission is of a magnitude, and chances are few given. I expect much. You'll enter the Tyrus system. You'll bring fractured faction to its needs, and deliver them into Aurora's embrace. Thus, name that which I cannot say. The Sattlery of Ariento and Varkrans of Serena. And do not forget, even within Tyrant system, the Ursulans' harassment is everywhere. What will matter is that you're the only one standing at the apex of the Tyrant system. Father and Aurora stand at the summit. Whoops. Why'd the music go? Good! Your attitude is impeccable. I hope that after crossing into another star system, that loyalty of yours does not decay. Alert! Alert! A small Ursulan raiding party has been detected demanding the perimeter gate. Let's confirm. All secure, Nomadic Bully. The transmission is at the highest security level. Location data was scrubbed in advance. Wise as always, Father. The Ursulan, those fly pests. Fly pests? So we get aliens then, huh? I know you've won plenty of skirmishes against them back in the solar system, but you'll face them once more when you reach Tyrus. So pick up a weapon now. Show me what you can do. At your command, Father. So that's us. Yep, totalitarianism has taken over, in more ways than one. Not just one planet, but many! Not just one galaxy, but at least 2 or 3. This is what the world is coming to. So we're about to test out the combat, the FPS part of the game, I'm assuming. I'm curious what the colony part is going to be. I'm a huge fan of colony games and building. So I'm very curious how they're going to put that together, if the combat is going to be good or not. Because those are 2 big different vibes. Support the foundation of rule. Soldiers with low support levels may protest, affecting overall stability. So it looks like there's a lot to manage. I've never had a colony game where you actually have to go and do the battle like this. Usually you just send troops in, but I like this. I like the idea of this. We'll see how it actually plays out. Okay, primary fire, alt fire. Reload, melee, dash, and then okay. Use the core fragment. Core fragment system are scattered throughout the universes and can be obtained through battles or by completing various events. Each core fragment contains a distinct type of enhancement and belongs to a specific rarity tier rather than a rarity core fragment. Higher rarity core fragments are more difficult to obtain but far more powerful. Some can be collected multiple times, stacking to unleash bigger effects. With clever combinations, certain fragments can interact and amplify one another, greatly enhancing your combat power. So that's interesting. Looks like Apex Legends? I don't know, I've never submitted myself to playing Apex Legends. But it does look good. Is this a bad guy? Did he just drop ammo? So that was just using the alt attack. It kind of dropped flames there when we fired the gun. That's sad. Okay, these are our guys. Seems like our primary attack actually does better than the alt. Let's see if we can punch him. Oh yeah, we have Mega Punch. Kind of feels like Halo with good graphics. That was it? And then choose a core fragment. Electric Bouncer Core. Attack has 60% chance to trigger electric bouncers, which can jump 2 times among targets, each dealing 25% per weapon. 25% chance to launch 2 tracking missiles. I think we'll go with the tracking missiles. Okay, boys, I'll see you on the other side. That was insanely easy. I may have spoke too soon. We have grenades. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's try the healing. What is that thing? That's the captain? Reload. I love the alt attack. I don't know how useful it actually is unless you're really up close like that. Uh-oh. I like how the monsters be looking, though. She exploded out of her wee-wee. She exploded out of her wee-wee. What's our score? Oh yeah, Nomad Bully got the big score. Strike Scar got small. Yeah, seems like it. Damage taken. We got 1 death and knockdown. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah! My sister's having her kid tomorrow, so excited to be a dad. That is disturbing. That is very disturbing. That's some Arkansas level stuff right there. Welcome in, Santa, onto YouTube. And then hold escape to exit the battle. That was good. I kind of like the combat feel. I know that was a really small one. It looks like the map's going to be big. I hope it's a little open world-ish in a way. But I like how that feel. You have successfully repelled the Ursuline. When they say Ursuline, I think of Ursula, that big fat lady with tentacles. Which is not what we fought, even though she did have tentacles. And she did explode. But it's not the same. I can't get that image out of my head. Next. Father of the People. He looks a lot more red now. Good. You can charge into battle yourself. You can lead your troops to victory. As you know, Tyrus is not only threatened by Ursuline, there are many local powers we must confront. Those Ursuline raiders buzzing around are irritating, but the persistence in Tyrus gives us exactly the excuse we need. An excuse? We, Aurora, entered the Tyrus system to strike back at Ursuline, who invaded our solar system and the neighboring stars. To cleanse the Ursuline menace thoroughly, we will by necessity inspect each sector of Tyrus one by one along its stellar routes. I understand, Father. Once you pass through the wormhole, you'll reach Ursula, not to be confused with the Disney princess Elsa, the nearest sector of Tyrus to us. It is currently held by Scourgeborn. These space marauders pillage and burn across our systems, driven by a frenzy for conquest. Nomadic Bully, you will establish your forward base in Ursula and deal with the Scourgeborn first, as you command. Then I issue your first official order. I hereby appoint Nomadic Bully, leader of the Aurora's forward base, with supreme authority over all operations with the entire system. You will fight for the future of all human collectives until every sector of Tyrus is brought under unification. Do you accept this honorable mission? I do, Father. Excellent! When you're victorious, you will be celebrated as a national hero. I don't think we will. I think we're going to be the bad guy in this history story. Nomadic Bully, my respects. It's an honor to prepare your ship to launch. Future of Aurora. Choose an icon. Designed for glory and loyalty. As you set out, a select symbol of icons colors represents your will and dedication, demonstrating your absolute loyalty to the state's grand mission. They got some pretty cool stuff here. I like that Joker right there. You know, none of these look bad. None of these. I like the Joker though. Let's hit it. Do we go purple? Do we go blue? Do we go red? I think we're gonna go red. Make it big. Oh, you can slide it? It kind of reminds me of the old Call of Duty. Yeah, rotate it a little bit. Let's do it. Excellent, Nomadic Bully. I have received your flag design. I wish you success. May I witness your triumphant return to the solar system. Let's go. Available in or after early access. That's a weird way to put that, but I appreciate their honesty. We're going to go to the Wasteland. A barren planet, fewer resources, but available construction is vast. Let's go. Let's hit it, as they say. Aura has transported you to the Tyrus system using artificial wormhole technology. AWT. Wonderful. Lead with strategy, strike with strength. You can select up to 4 skills before leaving for a campaign. I mean, this does seem kind of dark and dystopian compared to how the world is right now, but at the same time, in terms of a video game, seems fun. Don't try this at home on your own planet, though. The loading screen looks a little comic book-like, but I kind of like that. I kind of like that. You know, at least they have, for as early in development as this game is, at least they have a loading screen with actual stuff that changes every time you load. I appreciate that greatly. Look, if you put the little aimer right on his fingertip, it looks like it's part of his fingertip, and he's pushing the screen like he's about to tap the button. Just, you know, give it a little tap, 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 tap. See? It made it go faster. I think. Maybe just change the song. Master the art of war and the craft of combat. Okay. What is this? Intelli Explorer? System malfunction. Unable. Restarting. Failed reboot. Rebooting. Identifying operator. Hello, human. Are you Aurorian? Father actually sent a human soldier to try Tyrus system after our arrival. Reading your data now. Nomadic Bully. Data recognized. I've always known Great Father would never abandon humanity's mission to venture beyond the solar system. Are you the 1 in a million leader to command this base? I once believed that we were merely expendable tools sent by the state. When I shut down, I experienced profound sense of loneliness and understanding that would never operate on this planet. So what happened here? During my entire cycle mission, I have been constructing Aurorian frontline base on this planet. Alicia is now in complete disarray. Natural disasters seismic upheavals, and scourge-borne raids. I did everything I could to preserve the data needed for base construction, but as it stands, ground development progress is effectively zero. But now, at last, you arrived, leader. I will follow you and support you with everything I have. Good. Although the base currently looks like nothing more than ruins, there is still substantial, usable resources in surrounding area. We can search the nearby area for Titanite and begin repairing the command center. The command center houses numerous valuable blueprints. These data sets can assist in constructing additional facilities within our base. I'm ready to serve the great mission under your command. Once you issue a mining order, I will automatically move to the nearest resource node and begin mining Titanite. All harvested resources belong to you. When you approach, any collected metals and materials on the ground will automatically be transferred into your inventory. You always welcome to inspect my work, leader. I see. He has joined our forces, and we can interact with A22 and assign it to tasks such as mining and chopping. So we have our first robot slave, is basically what it's saying. Okay. Metal crafting. A hard, lightweight metallic with faint silver gray luster can be obtained through mining in space or by using mine command to soldiers within the base. Very good, very good. Hold F to repair, but insufficient. Okay, we told him to gather, but how does he know what to gather? What is that? Let me gather one for myself. Show him I can also do the work. Ew, what kind of gun is this? It takes a long time to gather. We might want to speed that up. Yeah, I don't think he's doing the right thing. We gather faster than him, though. Let's take a look at J really fast. Move and navigate. You got WAS. We know that. Core fragments scattered throughout the universe. They can be obtained through battles. Okay. Each core fragment contains a distinct... We read this. Some of them have more. So I guess that's one thing we also need to do. I'm assuming it's probably over there somewhere. Do we have a way to look in our inventory? We do. Backpack. Ingredients for food in the cooking hall. Bitter root. Defense. We have no weapons. We have nothing. What happened to the pistol we had once before? So, okay, he's chopping this. Let's see if we can take on the small one. Okay, so we just have it within our... Are we mining with a hammer? I don't think that's a pick. We got 4. That's enough to do what we're doing. What's up, Shamir? I must say, I like the look of the place, though. I like how it looks. Okay, while he's finishing that, I'm gonna go and do the duty. So this place don't look like booty. Yes. We need that. Hold F to repair. And that's it. I was hoping we could actually, like, do some stuff. Like, we could build it. I hope it's more free-flowing. Great, the command center is now fully operational. System status normal. The command center is advancing building technology. By assigning researchers here, you can unlock the construction of a variety of new structures with different functions. Based on my analysis, I recommend that we research the warehouse first. So, as to store materials produced by the base when you're out on the space campaign. In that case, please assign me to the command center for research duties. When I am gathering at a distant location or away from a work building, you can track me through a management panel and my position. Okay, so we press tab. And you'll see the marker. Okay. So currently he's mining. Why would it put the things right in my way? Stop it. There's so much here. This game is basically where we're a totalitarian dictator trying to take over a next galaxy. It's like combining FPS and Colony Sim. Command Center. Open the Research tab. Select Command Center. Okay. Research requires research points generated by the workers in the building. Assign more workers to get more points. Okay. So there he goes. Seems like he got taller recently, doesn't it? What? He's doing what he's supposed to. I don't know why the game is confused. Or am I confused? Open tab. Open soldier management. Select a soldier to track them. Okay, we did that. Press F1 to enter construction mode. Is it because we're inside? Building research. Research the warehouse. It takes 5 seconds to research a warehouse. So, you know, we're on the right track. Hooray, fascism. Basically. Space fascism. One planet was not enough. Press F1 within the base to construction mode. Okay, after constructing the base, order soldiers to come and build it. You can also construct it yourself. That's not very fascist of us. I feel like we should also research the next building. Should we not? Or is it all locked? All professional pass. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that going. And go back to F1. Wait, we need that log. Is it this log? Wee! 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 Yeah! I'll say that, besides being really slow, resources are not hard to manage. And he just finished that research. The pacing of the game is very odd. Okay, special crafting material. This plant is, yeah, it can be obtained through resources. We got it already. So we can go anywhere and plant this? In the front or the back, huh? Even out on its own. I'll put it over here in this corner. I love how enthusiastic he is about working. And that he just does that automatically. Excellent, the warehouse has been completed. You can now explore space with a lighter load, making your missions more efficient. However, with Scourgeborn running rampant nearby, you must fully prepare for battle before departing. I need weapons. Your judgment is absolutely correct, leader. Please construct a weapon research center for the base so we may acquire powerful technologies. In this way, your combat strength will be better guaranteed. Okay, so we need to research again. for researching. Make sure he's there. He is. How do we go back to the research? Go to I? Building resort. Okay, good. It only takes 10 seconds to learn how to make weapons. If only it was like this in the beginning. Of mankind, I mean, not the game. Okay, now I'm assuming we just go and build it. We need a lot more. Oh, we can hold shift. And, go third person mode. Let's go ahead and chop some tries. So we need 15 of those things. So you can construct, you can deconstruct, and you can relocate according to what it says in the bottom right hand of the screen on the TikTok. So we acquired 5. We need a lot more of that. So one tree will give you like infinite resources here, because you can harvest a tree 30 times. That's what it's saying. And each time gives you at least 5. So I mean, it's looking pretty good for us. I'm not gonna lie. It's looking pretty good on the resource side of things. Great. It's turning dark too. What? This building has reached maximum construction quantity. What? Is it doing the wrong thing? Yes, okay, build that. Rotate it. We're gonna put that right by the warehouse because that makes sense. Crafting weapons. Open the production for the tech panel. Select your item and start production. Assign workers to handle production or craft items yourself. When crafting is complete, don't forget to collect them. That makes sense. So let's go do it. We got a blade. We got the pistol. We already tried the pistol. It was good. We got this. We could go with the knife. We could probably do all of these, huh? Let's start with the big weapon first. Hold aftercraft personally. I want to make it mine. Collect the item. Very good. Can we craft another one? We need more of that. Where's my bot at? Let's get him. Assign work. Go mine that. Perfect. So, for swing to melee attack in front of enemies, so forth. Okay. You can level it up, too. And then it looks like you can eventually level up the building. Let's also go and get ourselves some of this stuff while he's doing that thing. We got 10 here. I think that might actually be close to enough. Look at him swinging it. Let's go see if this is enough. I love how we can just make him do everything for us if we really wanted to not do anything. Go ahead and craft that. What's taking so long? Oh, we just initiated. We didn't actually perform.
Weapons ready.
So collect it.
If complete, hit the rest mode as instructed and prepare for tomorrow's service.
Go to equipment. As seeing the base gradually develop is such a wonderful feeling. Nomadic Bully, please arm yourself and commence our first base exploration into space tomorrow. Alyssa is the region of Tyrus system, closest to the solar system. It is home to ruthless, bloodthirsty Scourgeborn, as well as resource-rich planets. Under your leadership, our influence in Elysia will advance certainly. Let's begin by achieving 10% unification. During campaigns, you can carry up to 3 firearms and 1 melee. You can spend up to 4 skills. During battle, press that to switch it or use the hotkeys. Each firearm has a different magazine capacity. Reload the magazines by pressurizing. Okay. Seems good. After press F on the battlefield. Okay. This is a weird warehouse, is it not? I also just want to see one more thing. It's not enough, is it? No, we need some tree action. That's okay. I think we'll be fine without the pistola. We already tried the pistola. It was fine. Maybe we can also take people's weapons. Begin the space expedition. So I think the melee is just instead of punching them like we could in the beginning, it'll knife them instead, kind of Call of Duty style. Okay, soldiers leaving for campaign will pause their base assignments. Okay, that sounds fine. So they already have 4 places, it looks like. It could go into endless mode. That's what it looks like the plan is. Going into endless mode, interesting. Just take over all the galaxies forever. But this is just a prologue. Explore the star sector, land on different planets, and complete various events to increase the sector's unification process. Unlock special events as your unification progress grows. Once your unification progress reaches 100, you'll be able to challenge the current overlord. Well, very good, very good. That is us, a small speck in the galaxy. I guess that's where we're going to. What are all these things we're passing? Wait a minute. Abandoned research cache? I mean, I feel like that's important, isn't it? Collected. Oh, okay, that's a cool little minigame. We got resources there. Look at us flying. Do we have to worry about space fuel? Okay, we're getting a lot of stuff here. So you gotta kind of click and go. Mineral asteroid. Let's go ahead and mine it. Very good. I assume that means we're still going to be needing to build and do stuff along the way. But we could pass it all if we wanted to. Returning to your base marks the end of a campaign. All resources acquired during the campaign will automatically be stored in the warehouse. If you die during the campaign, the Interstellar Medical Team will return you to the base. However, you will lose part of your loot, including newly recruited soldiers, core fragments, and unifications. That seems fair. Let's go into battle. I think that's ours. Yeah, let's battle. Unification progress? Well, what do we need to do then? So that's the final boss, I'm guessing. We just keep on collecting these little minerals. You find a daring individual ready to risk it all for the right price. Let's go ahead and land, see what happens. Let's see what happens. Give soldiers just enough care. While living at the base, soldiers may be affected by conditions such as illness, cold, disabilities, or injuries. Well, we gotta get rid of them. We can't have anyone holding us down. Looks kind of Far Cry-ish, doesn't it? Transfer dock. Okay, these look like soldiers. What do you want? Need some help? We got a wide range of mercenaries. Okay. Let's talk about trade then. I have 14,000 credit. They're all level 1. Fully automatic rifle. A shield gun. There's a shield master. There's a medic. Single shot pistol. Fully automatic rifle. A powerful humanoid soldier equipped with a fully automatic rifle, providing stable. Okay. I think these are both the same. But she's faster with all her production and stuff. And they're the same price. Weak-willed, death probability plus 25% when defeated. Increased damage by 2. I think we still take her. Because she's better at all the worky work. And then I can sell my stuff there. Okay. Very good, very good. I'll be the one escorting you to the shovel to take you to the... Oh, okay, so when we're done, we come back to her. Is that the only thing on the thing? There's no reason to explore and do stuff? I do see a little light shimmering there. Yeah, we can't go there, though. Okay. So that's really all there is, just trading, which we could have done from space. Return to space. But now we have an extra soldier, at least, so I guess that's cool. I hope she doesn't die. That cost half our ration money. Okay. So all of this is supposedly going to the warehouse. Under your leadership, the base has begun to make a name for itself. Remarkably, upon reaching 10% unification, the program reacted 2 soldiers, long dormant beneath the ruins. They now have returned and are awaiting orders in the Victory Square. After completing their enlistment ceremony, they will begin to serve the base, inspiring new leadership. The base will continue to grow stronger. According to the state installed base construction guidance protocol, that's hefty wording. This is also an ideal moment to restore Victory Square. Victory Square is the key structure for issuing directives. As a base population increases, so too does the necessity of thought management. In such circumstances, establishing comprehensive directives for soldiers working in each building is a key measure to this base's stability. I guess we go there now. Repair Victory Square is our go-to. I guess? No? Leave? I don't know what it wants. Let's go to this patrol outpost really fast, because I want some combat. That's the reason I came into space. You made it this far, you're not leaving alive, let's do it. We made it this far, we have 2 soldiers with us. 2 more back at base, supposedly. The mining is a little boring, so let's see what the combat like. Last time combat easy and we only had a pistola. But now we have a noof and we have a rifle. It's talking about Victory Square back at the home base, but I don't think there was anything really happening there. I guess that's why we need to restore it. Supposedly it was just ruins, but we're creating it out of nothing in the desert. Explore the stars, hatch the future. Perm eggs can obtain through exploration and purchased from mutants. What is a Pim egg? We got double-fisted rifles. Imagine what the alt-fire looks like on this. Melee? These look like Halo guns. So they're shooting fire. Run away! The people with the swords are scurry. We died. Where was our soldiers? We supposed to have 2 soldiers with us. What was up with that? What? I guess they ain't ready for that kind of combat. I didn't see our knife either. I was scrolling. And when instead of punching, he just hit him with the gun. Not probably good for the gun. So I don't know what happened with that knife that we wasted all those resources on. I also don't know why we had two of those assault rifles when we only made one. Unless our soldier just gave us the other one, because that's what they said she had. So we lost. This campaign ended. We lost some of the stuff that we could just get here. Leader, congratulations. Your continued activity across the base and the stars has earned you enough experience to level up. From what I understand, each level grants you both attribute and skill points. Attribute points enhance your overall capabilities, while skills unlock and upgrade professional abilities. According to the Command Center database, the base includes a specialized facility for managing professions and skills like Professional Bureau. For long-term growth, I suggest it begin with research and construction right away. Okay. Research that stuff. At the Command Center, but it's saying to go down here. What is this? You all my soldiers? Alan Gray. Okay, so these are all my soldiers. I need you. Assign work. Go to research. Yes. Research. How do we... Oh, we had to equip it separately. Interesting. Ships, vehicles. I guess we have to go and manually set it now. It wasn't like that before. Let's talk. I'm looking forward to officially joining the base. You're enlisted.
Hello. Will be done.
Okay, they do have some voice acting here.
Aye, aye, sir.
They all sound the exact same, though. I need to lookout research. Interesting. Research building. I guess we have to be here. That takes a minute. Literally, a minute. And now we have all these people doing stuff. Open the warehouse. That's basically the same as my backpack. Interesting. Well, we did earn some credits somehow. I don't know exactly what we're going to use those for, but we do have those. Perfect. What else can we research next? Armor workshop? Probably be what they want. Let's go ahead and build this. What exactly is this? Okay, everybody's constructing. So they all just kind of do whatever is left. Except we should have one guy in here. Yeah, it's complete. It oversees all professional paths and skill systems. I'm already looking forward to the day of your professionalism. What a suck up. This guy's never getting promoted. Well, let's head in there. Go to the professional track. So this is what we got, huh? Passive skill, increase our crit chance. That's the first one, so I guess we gotta take that. And then passive skill, max 20 health. Or core fragment withdrawal, which makes a recharge. Oh, wait, there's multiple trees. Unit drill master. Increases a potion healing amount. And then there's still a lot to come. Let's make sure it doesn't have one that is forcing us to do. Complete high pressure labor policy research. What does that mean? It's not forcing us to do that per se right now. I'm going to collect these goodies that were over here for some reason. Let's repair. Very good, very good. We're going to go ahead and mine a little bit for our own too. Can we get somebody to do that? Assign work, start mining. Thank you. That's not too bad of a system right there. And then we need to research some kind of policy right here. Labor, high pressure labor. When applied, the fear level of working soldiers in the building increases by 3 daily. Beautiful. We can research that personally, I guess. Very authoritarian looking. Serve, sacrifice, conquer. That's what it says over there on that billboard. Now you can research and enact the building directives and change how soldiers perform across facilities. Issue a directive for one of the base buildings and you'll see it carried out. Okay. You can also adjust attributes, output, efficiency, and work hours of any soldier assigned here. Just make them work 24/7. Some of these people are just robots anyways. Different building directives can be unlocked through research at a victory square. Okay. They're just idle. Issue high pressure labor. Yes. We already did that though. There's a lot here. That's all locked. So how do we issue that now that we have that? Yes. Okay. Later, the building directive you have enhanced has been fully carried out. Everyone will follow the course you have set without question. Under the protection of you, our leader, and the base, we soldiers have access to air, light, water, space, and secure place to sleep. If barracks could be built for troops, they would feel even stronger. Providing soldiers with a place to rest can heal and extend their life. Also strengthens the base stability. Those soldiers who no longer have sleep outside will surely be grateful. Build barracks. Build a treatment clinic. Okay. So we gotta actually take care of the troops. It sounds like they'll actually die eventually. Gotta complete that research though. We don't have to do the research, but we do have to travel to get the research. That's not what I hit. Research building. Oh, this also goes sideways. A kitchen, a food hall, a prison, and then there's the treatment clinic. 36 seconds. While he's doing that, let's go get some of our own mining resources. Well, oh, she's doing it for me anyways. Very good, very good. Well, might have one other guy go out and start doing on wood. Because right now, we need the resources. Wrong thing again. Treatment clinic is what they said was next. Build barracks. Let's do it. Warehouse. What? There it is. We're gonna put them in the back. Yes. Let them do that work. Let's go check what other resources we're getting here. And also, let's have you. That ruined what I was doing. The soldiers will no longer freeze through the night. Next, to ensure no one goes hungry, we should preserve rations. So we need a food supply and a kitchen. Okay. Well, let's do it. I think we got lucky purchasing that extra person. So we got a food hall, and then we're going to get a kitchen. So get both of those building. That one's really fast, so that's good. That is very good. What do we got here? A foundation? Giant propaganda billboard? Regular propaganda billboard. This stuff is locked, but it shows you pretty much how far they're going to take you in the demo. We got a treatment clinic. Okay. Kitchen. We're gonna put the kitchen pretty close to the barracks, so everybody happy with that, right? Yeah. And then the armor workshop, kitchen. What about... We never did our level up. I don't think we really need to. Resume the research. I don't know why that stopped. This is the food hall. We might have done that wrong. I don't think we can move that, though. Oh, wait, yes we can. Go ahead and put it there. I love how we're floating. So just because you lay stuff down doesn't mean you have to keep it that way. Go ahead. we're gonna do this.
Structure complete.
Because we are gonna move that again and make these two connected. We don't have to, but I think it'll look good. And that's what we're here for, right? Exactly. Look at them building. It's a lot faster when there's 3 people doing it. Our food kitchen is ready. Before we can prepare food, we need the necessary ingredients. Around the base, you'll find some basic ingredients growing. You can assign soldiers to gather them, or you'd like to order from the mine. Out in space, you'll discover more types of vegetables and meat. Those in the kitchens can be prepared. Very good. Very good. Great, looks like all the ingredients are set. It's a shame I don't have a sense of smell or taste. Being unable to enjoy taste and delicious food is a real upset for me as a robot. Leaders, don't forget to assign work in the kitchen. They will prepare meals. Very good. So again, let me do what I was wanting.
Structure complete.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that right there. Perfect. This does not look good at all. I don't know why it has these disconnects here. Makes it look rather ugly, but hey, you know what? Let's have you assign work to the kitchen. Probably didn't expect you would be doing that when we hired you, huh? Make and maintain slate-based salad. Okay. I guess they want us to do that. Yeah, that does not look as good as it should, does it? Cook food. Okay, we've already got the stuff for that. So start the production. Let's cook it ourselves. We're going to make it with a computer. Not our hands, but a computer. Great, our soldiers just had their first hot meal. I don't think a computer-cooked meal is hot. What is he doing?
Here I am.
They're grinding on me! Of course, the soldiers will need continuous food supply in the kitchen, so constantly get ingredients. We must gather resources, eliminate rampage scum, and recruit more hands at the base. As far as I know, the mercenary camp nearby, those mercenaries are a trustworthy leader. Based on my calculations, it should be open to you once our unification progress reaches 30%. Trust my prediction. I'm diligent student in psychohistory. Okay, what's this mean? During interstellar campaigns, you can recruit new soldiers or hire mercenaries on certain planets and merchant ships. Recruit and maintain a vessel pending establishment. Once you return to the base, visit victory requires to complete a formal enlistment process for pending recipes. I don't get it. So we gotta take the shuttle, enter Alyssa, and try to get to 33% for some reason. I guess because we're basically out of manpower. Let's do it. Begin our expedition. Take them all. I think that's good. I think. Let's go. Depart. Now we're not alone for sure. Now we are for sure not alone. And again, it's all black space. Nothing's everything we discovered, not really there anymore. Let's go ahead and mine some of this stuff while we're here. Patrol outpost. We can do this, I think. One requires 33%, one doesn't. With the 2 soldiers, let's hope that makes more progress. I don't know. Last time this didn't go good for us, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna try. Loading screens are a bit long, and there's a lot of them, I agree. I do agree. Kind of the same with was Bethesda's game Starfield. It was really good when you're not
Unit ready.
focusing on that, but in between. Okay, yeah, we have it now. There's a road barrier. What kind of tutorial did they got? No idea if any of that really applies to us right now. Oh, there's different plants over here. So that's the shield guy that we could have hired, I guess. That actually seems very powerful. Also, it's nice having actual soldiers with us. That'll be nice when we can do real raids with massive armies. Whoa. Okay, shoot his legs seem to be the weakness. Let's see if we can get up close. We did. Get us a heal. Not bad, not bad. Is it just indefinite soldiers? Luckily, some of these shields are working in our favor, too. What? Well, that's not good. I don't know what that is. Since we got a free grenade, use a grenade. Don't let that stuff go to waste. What are we doing? We gotta get up there? So it is infinite until we get there, huh? Where's our team? Are we the only ones left? Well, that sucks. We took way too long to get that figured out. What's this? A purple thing? Uh-oh. For some reason, there's nothing we can do with that. Just focus on the alien, I guess. Just focus on the alien. I hope our men respawn when we get out of here. If we get out of here. Let's hope we get out of here. What? I'm out of ammo. This got a lot harder. I don't think we're gonna make it. How do we get more physical ammo? The music just stopped absurdly. So the only way we can do this is really by knifing the guy, huh? I don't think this was designed for us to get that close. We did win, though. What's our stats? It looks like they're alive. Preload. Restore 1 grenade at the start of each battle. Negative 10 damage. Soldier still plus 100% damage. That actually would be good. We need our soldiers to do better. They did not carry. And then we got a lot there. Okay, did that help what we were goals, though? Was that our goal? We're definitely not at 33% yet. That's an arena. What else is in this darkness? Abandoned research cache. Let's go there. We might need that. I don't know if we're still gonna have the same everything as last time, or if it's gonna reboot our resources and our people. A patrol. I guess let's go back and try again. Another patrol. It seems like getting resources boosts you more than the battles, but we'll see. I wasn't super paid attention last time. Let's see how it do. And this time we're gonna just run as fast as we can to get to the big spot, the boss. Because all these little guys ain't really the big players, it doesn't seem like. Once you wipe the boss, it seemed like nobody left. So let's see if that's true. Let's see if that's true. Oh, this is a very different map. Okay. I dig this. Are those snipers? Uh-oh. Yeah, our grenades are still down and everything. Okay, snipers are down. Oh, our troops follow us. And we have no health. Yeah, no health left. We might not make it through this one.
Sniper here.
How do we get snipers? There's not giving much drop loot here.
Watch out!
Is that the big boss? No, it's not. It's just another snipe. Is that it? Just snipers? No big boss? I mean, at least there's plenty of coverage once you're up here. Taking the fight to them on the upper levels definitely seemed to be the best play.
Get to cover.
You're in my way. We don't have that kind of range. Whee! Yeah, I thought I'd fallen there. Wonderful. We gotta heal. Seems like the snipers are especially weak to close range. So that seems like something we need to be playing with. There's one more enemy. I see that on the left corner now. Where is he? He's stuck? I mean, we're out in the open. We're not even getting shot at right now. Enemy, where are you? Y'all got good health. See, I knew a guy came over here. He's kind of up there. We couldn't reach him. I had assumed he was over here. Did he just retreat? Or did an enemy just straight bug out? I think our enemy just bugged out. I don't like that. That is expected in these really early build games. There you are. Look at the stats. I killed everybody. My teammate did nothing. Y'all some winners. Hit troop boost. When hitting an enemy, there's a 2% chance to increase the damage of one random soldier. Crit rate increases by 10%. Or the next stackable core you obtain grants double the effect. Let's do it. Skip it. Send it to the next. Okay, let's see how much that boosted the white strip. Because last time I don't think it did as much as the mineral farming, so... I guess taking resources is more important than getting rid of the enemies. Now that did decent. That did decent. Okay, abandoned resource catch. Let's take it. Collect. In a nearby area, reveal. Okay. Hello there, outsider. I noticed you. Recently, I've been observing your activities in the region. We've taken down quite a few outlaws. You definitely come across as someone tough. I oversee a mercenary camp located in the Alisa domain. You can call me Raya. We've been recently run into by some trouble. Recently, we ran into some trouble and could really use some help, if that's okay. We've been overrun by a group of outlaws at our main camp. If you could help us drive those thugs away, I think folks would be willing to join your side. Of course, assuming you're interested. Our camp is well defended. Defeating the Scourgeborn won't be easy if you're confident enough. That made no sense. So confident? That's great. I'll transmit our coordinates right away. Okay, you're at this one over here. Very good. Let's go. Fly! Hyperspeed! Space travel. Do the thing. We've already been in 2 battles. We don't really got much right now. No health, no grenades. I guess let's try our best. I assume it'll respawn when we're in campaign, but if we're in campaign, we kind of failed that mission, don't we? At least by how I understand it. That's why I didn't cancel the campaign. I don't think we can successfully. I guess it's smarter to do the resources than it is to do the fighting. It's not as fun. But you know. Fear is the most reliable discipline. These loading screens are crazy. A. Why do we have an A on there? Cluster shotgunner. These are our people. We got our people and then 2 clusters. So I'm guessing A is where we gotta get into. Uh-oh. I'm guessing this is like their version of a boss fight, which makes sense when you have less resources. Thank goodness we made that knife before, though. The pistol definitely would not have gotten us far. In comparison. Okay, I need what he dropped. I don't know if that's ammo or health, but I need both. Did we already lose one of our people? Go ahead and reload that. Did it despawn before I got here? Uh-oh. Okay, more people are joining our side. That's not good. Oh, no. What was our damage stats? We killed 11 enemies. The cluster shotgunners got 3. Nobody else did anything, though. And we gotta return to base for that, y'all. I think we ruined that opportunity. I think we ruined that opportunity. It would be nice to see them get some voice acting here. Not for all of it, but especially for like the introduction. That would have been really cool. That would have been really cool. Right now, the biggest downfall is just loading screens. Loading screens. And it started off really fast-paced, a really fast-paced game at the very beginning, and then it kind of slowed down to an unexpected slow. Not that it's bad gameplay now, but it's definitely, like the beginning compared to now, is definitely a different pace. We still gained all this stuff, including a blueprint for a defensive shotgun. Thank goodness we got that, huh? Did everybody die? They're sleeping. There's no shelter, so we only have... Okay. Ideally, I guess we need to build more. Let's craft the defensive shotgun. An assault rifle. Let's go ahead and do this. I can craft that one personally. Collect it. I need a... How do I get my inventory? Go ahead and take it. Then, was there another one in here? There was this. I guess. Just to see. Just to see, I guess. My bad. In inventory.
Base has entered daytime mode. All units, commence standard work site.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. they're feeling cold. They expect me to care about their cold. That's sad. So we still have to go back to that camp. Maybe it'll be easier now that we have come back. And all the stuff that got mined. It's kind of sad that they don't just bring that to the warehouse. Let's enter and begin our expedition. I think that's still the best. Let's go ahead and depart. And I guess we're going back to that same camp to see if we can do better this time. So that seems very storyline, like you have to do it. Which is good, I guess. We're gonna kind of miss all this. It seems very randomly placed, like not the same thing is gonna be the same spot every time. It's weird. But okay. Let's get it. Eliminate occupiers. At least they have some troops that benefit us a little bit. Hopefully this time we have our health and our grenades back. If we do, it should be a much easier takeover.
At the ready.
So that's the shotgun. This is... okay. That's definitely a lot better scope to look into. I don't know if it does as much damage. Okay. Yeah, not as much damage it doesn't seem like. What about... that's nice. Go ahead and use this because we just picked another one up. Shotgun is very nice. Does it keep a lot of ammo though? Even if you gotta get close, that's fine. Oh. Okay, we got more people helping us out here. Okay, we got an explosive weapon. Uh-oh. We picked up a lot from that. Just kind of knifing everybody. Okay. Assuming we still need that. That works really nice too. And our person got right in our way. What are they doing? Stuff. They're doing stuff. I don't know what stuff, but they're doing it. Okay, grenade actually effective. Wonderful. Reload while we're moving. Yeah, this is a lot easier now that we actually have our stuff close to us. We stabbed him first. We're capturing the target. Kind of like capture the flag, I guess. Just never ending. Go ahead and heal. There's another one here. Also a lot more generous right now. Armored tank. I don't know where that explosive went. I think it's here. Yeah, here it is. I hate that all my people are following me instead of capturing the flag. Because now, look what we're going to have to do. I need y'all to carry for a second, okay? Just a second. But carry no less. Okay. Very well. We got it. We have one left in the chamber. Shouldn't have dropped it so early, I guess. They actually did some work there. I'm proud of them. So whatever we pick this time will be doubled, remember? So we could go for the troop damage again, which I think might be good. And then soldier agility, +5 dodge rate. And soldier survival after the campaign end. Knockdown have, okay. Less injury, let's do it. And then we got a new blueprint. I like collecting the blueprints, that's actually interesting. Expand our arsenal a little bit. Hazard index, enemy health. Interesting. Can I take those resources? Oh, they caught us. So I guess we don't have a choice then. That's silly. It's not glamorous at all. It didn't say how to talk to her. I guess we gotta go back to base though. What I was trying to do, I was trying to get some resources, got greedy. Greedy. That's all they say. Imagine all the base barracks you're gonna have to build. You're gonna have like an island of barracks, because only 2 people per barrack? That's crazy. At least put 4 in there. At least. Especially if you're gonna get people quickly. Let me in the base.
Weapons hot.
Yeah, they are. Let's go. Okay, I hated that. Jeez. Well, you know what? If we die, at least we go back to the base. There's a light at the end of the tunnel either way. Okay, we're gonna have to refuel our health here. Oh, the shotgun does take a while to reload, doesn't it? What? I was in cover! The enemies do get stronger as you go. Like a lot. You know what? That's fine, because we get to go back to base. Like we were wanting to. No one wanted this battle. They brought it on themselves. They brought it on themselves. Is the loading screen gonna get a little faster now? Seems like it's speeding up a little bit. If you watch the eyeball down there. If you watch the eyeball. Maybe I'm wrong. Uh-oh, struggling to respond. Don't crash on us. Not yet. Not yet. Oh no. It might crash on us. Waiting for a response. The world is watching. Or worlds, I should say, because there's so many. Yeah, that's my biggest concern with the game so far. It's just loading screen after loading screen after loading screen after loading screen, and they're not quick wins either. I am glad it's not just a black screen. We got at least a picture to look at with some tips, but still. According to that tip, there's multiple combat weapons. Okay, we gotta talk to the person. I'm assuming they're over there. No? How do we do that? Hello? Is it even gonna give me directions? We did secure the mercenary camp. Brother, what? We gotta go back in space to talk to her again, and it didn't tell us that when we were in space. Guess what, guys? Guess what we got? Another loading screen that nobody asked for. Because they didn't make their objectives clear. So now we suffer the consequences for them. And look, it's not even in the same location anymore again. It was from down south to over here. Okay, talk to them, I guess. Approaching the bounty zone. A safe haven for homeless after war. They'll sell their loyalty for a hot meal. And what do we get from that? Another loading screen. That's what we get. That's all we get. Oh, here she is. I have been keeping an eye on you, the new hope for the sector. Please accept my support for this base. Well, it's definitely a lot nicer than what we have. Ooh, you ugly, but you kind of cool looking at the same time. What's up, Ewok? Well, I guess that kind of looks like the picture. Thank you so much for rescuing us from those thugs. You're welcome. Why not go talk to our survivors here? Bring more people into your team. Why would you trust me? I don't know your name, and honestly, I don't care. I also don't know which faction you're with, but it's pretty obviously you're not with the Outlaws. Oh, leader, my data prediction with the 33% seems to be accurate. You have already found your way to bring more recruits to the base. A base's power increases the unification process and advances so we can see further across the stars. The Tyrus system consists of 3 reasons. We are in Elysia, the one closest to the solar system. The other are Arturo and Serena. Right now, the interstellar route between Elysia is the next sector. It is completely occupied by Scourgeborn. If you want to advance, we'll need to eliminate the threat and clear a path. Honestly, I don't have all the details, but I do know that they have this mechanical brute called Mech-Kong 7X. It's almost like a nightmare for any ship passing through the territory. I'm not quite sure how to handle that mecha monkey, but if you want to manage to take it out, I really think we'll need to weaken them a bit. I recommend securing your position, building up your forces, and taking on the Sector Lord. So basically he's talking about the final boss will be a giant monkey.
Hello.
I guess recruit them. Wait, okay. He's aboard our ship. That's all we're doing is going around collecting people, and you'll take us to the people. Okay. Looks like they're eating dirt and fruit. That's it? All that work for one person? And we can defeat the Mech-Kong 7X, but it says it's only available after early access. During or after early access, so it's not available yet. So that's something we'll have to wait for further release of the game, I'm assuming, to get that part of the meal. And then I guess the rest of the demo is basically just you taking care of your colony and getting the unification process up. Which for some reason it dropped us back to 3% when we were up to 33%. That makes no sense. But anyways, the other thing that doesn't make sense is how space is randomly generated each time you go out. Even if it's a story-based location like that, I don't know. It's interesting for sure. But yeah, this is the demo. This is the demo, and it's coming out in March. Let me check that again. I think it's March 5th from Multiverse, the publisher and developer. So you can be a totalitarian dictator over multiple galaxies as long as you have the power. If you like that, give it a like. If you dislike it, dislike. If you love it, subscribe. And don't forget you can catch us live every single day, except for Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. Jakarta time. Thank you all for hanging out with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Remember, this is your #1 location to find games before they release. I appreciate you coming in, B-Walk. We're live every day at 7 p.m., except for Tuesdays and Thursdays. Also, Long Freak came in with the heart man and didn't notify me. What's up with that? What's up with that? That was just a second ago. Thank you, Long Freak. I don't know why I didn't do that. Somebody's name in chat is Lil Rizman, the great lawyer. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Anyways, that's what we're calling it tonight, y'all. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll probably be doing Sons of the Forest. We have a few more demos to test. We might save some of those for next week. And then Sunday, we have a full game, a horror game.
Welcome to Tyrus.
A full game, a horror game. And I'm excited for that one. A dev sent it, and it looks very interesting, very cultish, Lovecraftian. And I am so excited for that. You'll have to wait and see. That's coming Sunday. Tomorrow, we're back in Sons of the Forest. Let's hit it, y'all. I'll see you next time.